108 Documented Ascensions, Cross-Cultural Testimonies of Transcendence, by Laing Z. Matthews. Cultural origin: Ancient Hebrew/Near Eastern. Source texts: Genesis 5:24, Book of Enoch, later Jewish mystical traditions. Era: Antediluvian, traditionally placed over 5,000 years ago. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Genesis 5:24. 1. The disappearance of the righteous. Among the long genealogical litany of the Hebrew Bible, where patriarchs are born, bear sons, and die, the figure of Enoch stands apart. He does not die. He is not buried. He simply vanishes. The text offers no further explanation, save the sparse phrase, "And he was not, for God took him." This brief line, stark, strange, and silent, has captivated centuries of mystical and theological speculation. Who was Enoch? Why was he taken? The canonical scriptures offer no miracles, no prophecies, no acts of war or worship. Only this: he walked with God, and then he was no longer. In later Jewish apocalyptic literature, particularly the Book of Enoch, this fleeting moment becomes a gateway. Enoch is not merely taken, he ascends. He is drawn into the celestial realms, where he learns the architecture of the heavens, the movements of stars, the names of angels, the secrets of judgment and redemption. He becomes a scribe of divine knowledge. He is transformed gradually into the archangel Metatron. This tradition echoes through early Christianity, through Islamic mysticism, and even into Gnostic and Hermetic circles. Enoch becomes not just a person, but a symbol, the one who crossed the veil, who attained union not by martyrdom or ordeal, but by nearness. 2. The celestial initiation, ascent beyond death. In the Book of Enoch, 1st Enoch and 2nd Enoch especially, we find a vivid account of a man taken by angels, lifted beyond the firmament into realms unknown. The heavens are structured in tiers. In each, Enoch sees wonders: flaming wheels, crystalline palaces, books of remembrance, and seraphic beings whose voices shape creation. He is taught by Uriel and other archangels. He watches the judgment of the fallen watchers. He witnesses the great throne of glory. And then, in a sublime moment, he is transformed. His flesh becomes flame. His tongue becomes praise. His eyes behold the eternal. Later traditions say this transformation was so total that Enoch could no longer return as a man. He became Metatron, the voice behind the curtain, the heavenly scribe who records the deeds of humanity and stands at the threshold of the ineffable. 3. Interpreting Enoch, theological and mystical echoes. 1. The Tao moves without pattern. Enoch is not shown as a hero, ascetic, or prophet. He walks, and in that walking, he aligns with the source. His ascension challenges systems of merit. It is not earned, it is granted. He disappears not through action, but through attunement. 2. Transformation. Without death. Enoch does not decay. He is not buried. This resonates deeply with Daoist inner alchemy and Indian yogic traditions of the rainbow body or light body. The idea that one can refine their being until they are no longer bound to form. 3. From man to principle. The metamorphosis into Metatron is not just spiritual promotion. It is a transformation into cosmic function. Enoch becomes part of the divine infrastructure. In Taoism, one sees this echoed in immortals who become stars, guardians of rivers, or celestial administrators. 4. Cultivator's reflection, walking with the invisible. What if transcendence is not effort, but presence? What if the light we seek already walks beside us, unnoticed? Enoch invites us to ponder the mystery of disappearance without death, of fulfillment without struggle. Perhaps the path is not to climb, but to walk with such stillness that the veil parts naturally. 5. Practice. The Way of Enoch. Morning Walking Meditation. Each morning, walk in silence for 30 minutes. With each step, internally repeat, I walk with the source. Do not analyze, do not anticipate. Let the rhythm guide you. The goal is not insight, but companionship. Evening light body visualization. Sit in stillness. Reflect on the phrase, and he was not, for God took him. Visualize your body softening into light. What dissolves first? What resists? Breathe into the part of you that remains form. Offer it gently. Sacred disappearance. Exercise. Once per week, take a vow of invisibility for a few hours. No speaking, no digital presence, no announcement. Simply exist quietly. Let the world go on without you. Watch how the spirit becomes luminous in absence. 6. Invocation of Enoch. O walker of the early world, who did not die, but entered the mystery. You vanished into presence, without a monument, without a cry. Take my name, take my striving, leave only my breath beside the sacred path. Let me walk with the source unseen. Let me dissolve not into dust, but into light. As you rose unburdened, let me return, not by wings, but by stillness.